So what is the reality of the cost of living crisis and the increases that we are having over the next few months? Our Yorkshire reporter Anna Riley is at a Grocers in Selby in North Yorkshire to find out more. Thank you for joining us, Anna. How difficult is inflation for small businesses that you were speaking to?
Good morning. Yes, well, I'm here at Cooper's Grocers. I'm joined by Connor Cooper. He's the owner here. And as we've heard, inflation up to 10%, but for food up to as much as 14%. Connor, how have you seen the price rise with fruit and veg here?
Well, over the past 6 months to a year, food prices have gradually gone up. There's no doubt about that. Now, a lot of factors are factored into that. You've got your fuel price for the transport, you've got the electricity price for the storage, definitely for the suppliers, that's a big one. And also the fuel price of sending out the supplies to the shops, that's definitely a big one. And, you know, just general inflation isn't helping. The exchange rate probably wouldn't help with the buying of products abroad. And, you know, it is affecting all over the board, but one of the key things to remember is that we are moving into the winter season, so you have got your seasonal stuff that always affects it. So this time of year, your salad stuff and your fruit does start to trickle up a little bit, and that's due to, you know, it's no longer the season for growing salads, it's no longer the season where people eat salads, but you'll see other stuff probably start to come down as well, in line with the seasons.
And we've got some tomatoes and courgettes here. These are some of the higher priced items at the moment. Why is that?
So your tomatoes, obviously salad food, so they are going up, you know, in price this time of year anyway. But one of the major ones is these are Dutch, so they're going in the Netherlands in big greenhouses, and the way they heat these greenhouses is they pump them. They heat them with gas, and of course their main supply of gas originally came from Russia. Of course, now they're paying a premium for that, so now that's now being passed on to us, all a knock-on effect. And then courgettes, these are coming from Spain. They've jumped up in price last week, and slowly coming back down as supply routes open up again. But again, they were hit with the drought like we were, well, the lack of rain like we were, which has caused a slow crop. We even had a very small crop in the UK where the courgettes and marrows this year haven't done very well for a lot of people, and they've just been small and not even worth harvesting or even transporting, really.
And have you had to, you know, pass on these costs to your customers? What are they saying, and how are you coping in general?
Well, yes, we have had to pass on unfortunately, we have had to raise our prices to maintain the you know, the cost of buying it in. Like, we were selling these tomatoes at a price previously that would have just barely covered actually buying them in now. However, I do work on the premise of that when the price comes down, I will bring it down for my customers when I can. Unfortunately, at the minute is the prices are going up, but they're not coming down in the speed where they used to do. Like, you'd have jumps here and there, but they're being kept up now by the rising prices everywhere else. And, you know, electricity, you know, I'm one of the lucky few. I signed a fixed deal this year before the prices went up, but I've heard plenty of businesses that are, you know, their bills are tripling in the space of a month, and they are struggling, and they will either be the ones who pay that price, or they have to pass on those prices to the customers, which, you know, then feeds into a negative loop of higher prices, less customers, less business, higher prices again.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us this morning, Connor. So that's Connor's take here at Cooper's Grocers in Selby on those increased food prices that we're hearing about this morning.
Well, thank you so much, Connor, and Anna Riley, our Yorkshire reporter, for bringing us that important report.